What's going on, guys? Is it on? What's going on? All right, welcome back to another video, guys. So we're back, new Saturday. We got some back and buys today. Yeah, back and buys. But anyways, let's kind of see what we did this week. So nothing really changed this week. So obviously we're still in like kind of off season. I'm trying to grow. So I'm at like 215 right now, which is like crazy. Because honestly, I'm looking pretty good for being at 215. My diet is pretty consistent, right around 2,500 calories again since last week. I do like one free meal per week. Because right now I'm just trying to like maintain a little bit of flexibility while I start to grow up. But obviously stay as lean as I can, not put on any unwanted body fat. So like my macros are kind of right around 240 protein, 250 carb, 275-ish carb sometimes, and then 60 fat. So that's kind of where I'm starting off with my macronutrients, and we're just gonna keep growing. Like I want to get huge. You know, I heard C-Bum retired, so I was like, shit, time to step up. Come on, you know. So somebody's got to take over, right? But no. Anyways, we are gonna hit some back and buys today. As for this week, nothing's really changed for me. Like, honestly, if you guys have been watching these videos long enough, you've probably been seeing me do the exact same thing over and over again, because that's what my life is. My life is literally, I go to the gym, I work with my clients, and I train, and I'm constantly just updating my goals. So you guys get to watch like as my life progresses and as my journey through my fitness journey progresses each week into week, I don't know, 36, 37. I don't even know what week we're at now. But you guys have got to see how kind of I progress as well, because, you know, being shredded is great, you know, being lean is great, but what's more important to me is constantly trying to mold myself into a better version of myself and constantly trying to challenge myself into the next goal and honestly just live a healthy life, right? That's what's more important to me than just like being lean all the time, being like six-pack shredded, because like that's great and like I love it. And like, yeah, there's every summer, or like most time, like 60% of the time, like I'm gonna have six-pack abs and be shredded, but that's not really what's the most important to me. The most important to me is being healthy, staying goal focused, like constantly challenging myself, and just learning learning through this process, like discipline, time management, and really just, I don't know, challenging myself with new goals all the time. You know, it gets pretty stagnant if you get shredded and you stay shredded. It's like, okay, like what now? Like staying shredded, you know, I could stay shredded year round if I wanted to, but one, I would never progress. My physique would never progress. And then I would never mentally like feel like I would ever progress either, because I need to constantly be like updating my goals and trying something new, and like what that looks like right now is like putting on more size and like kind of, I guess, like saying goodbye to like the under 10% body fat physique and putting a form of delayed gratification in place to come back and look better. Like that's what's most important about everything, because like people, you know, I feel like people like all they think about is, oh, I want to look better, I want to get shredded. Because at the end of the day, like people run from pain. But once you like solve that pain, you have to have like something else that you're trying to strive for, or like you just kind of get stagnant and you just kind of like plateau out. Like, what really matters is like understanding that like each goal you try to set out for, like it's a new goal, and like it's a new challenge. And that's what's more important to me, and that's how you like continue to make progress through the years. I'm 215 right now, and last time I was 215, I did not look like this. I don't even know. You can like, Ellie, you can throw up a picture of when I was 215, like 2-3 years ago. Right now, I look completely different. I didn't have a beard. That's new. I don't think I think I might just grow my beard out and see what happens. Like, what if I get to like 230, like just like full beard, like homeless, and then like summer hits and I like just get peeled out of nowhere, shave the beard, shave the hair, and then just like come out a different person. But anyways, as for that, we are gonna hit some back and buys today. I don't really have much for you guys this week. We're gonna continue to progress each week. I'm gonna continue to grow each week. 2,500 calories right now is my like kind of standard. I wanna start increasing that. I wanna eventually get to like, I'm gonna get to probably like 4,000 calories by February, March. I'm gonna see how many calories I can get under my belt. Because the more calories that I get under my belt, like the leaner you can get. Because for instance, like I have a client named Jake who, and this is like where metabolic priming comes into place. I have a client named Jake. We got him up to 4,500 calories and he got shredded at 2,700 calories because we got to drop him down from 45 to 27. And that's where sustainability comes from. Sustainability comes from like putting your body in a position where you don't have to eat under 2,000 calories. Because eating under 2,000 calories isn't healthy. It's not sustainable. And most of you watching this right now are probably under 2,000 calories. And you're like, I feel like crap, I look like crap, and I just don't know what else to do. And you try to get out of these deficits and you gain weight back really fast. And the problem is because like you've like really just crashed all your calories, went into a deficit that's not sustainable or healthy, and now you're stuck there. And that's not sustainable. Like, what would your life be like if you could eat 2,700 calories and be shredded? Would that be more maintainable? Probably. So you have to understand how to put your body in a position to be relatively leaner for a long amount of time. But I don't know, don't take it from me. I'm not lean, right? I'm not anymore, but I will be. But anyways, we gotta hit this workout about 4:30 on Saturday afternoon. And then I don't really got much plans for the rest of the day. I'm just kind of chill. Saturdays are my chill days. I don't take calls. I don't do any client work after 4. From 4 p.m. onward is kind of like my free time for the week. And then tomorrow I'll be back to work. So let's just get after it. All right, the moment you guys have all been waiting for, how fat has Adam got? Ugh. The size is coming. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. I feel pretty good. 215. Abs are hanging in. They're in there. All right. 'Cause I've been running this world without you, but now I'm all one way to fall, living this nightmare all through. What's new? I'm making without you, but now I'm all one way to fall. It's hard to get on. Oh. Pretty good. Like we said in the other video, my goal is to build shoulders, back density, and maybe some arms. I think we're doing just that. Yeah. So, yeah. Build some shoulders, build some arms. Chest, pretty good. Could use to tighten up and then build some density in the back. And that's kind of where I want to accomplish before I compete. But, you know, you have to have a sense of urgency too. Successful people understand the sense of urgency because, like, time will catch up on you really quickly. It really does. And if you don't have a sense of urgency, like, think about it. Like, the average lifespan is like, what, 75 years old? If you're like barely above 30, you're already halfway there. You're middle-aged by now, and like as time goes on and as people get less healthy, less active, and more, you know, out of shape, lifespan's getting shorter and shorter. So the sense of urgency to actually get into shape or like start something now is high as it's ever been. So if you've been thinking about starting, you need to understand there's a sense of urgency. Like this physique that I'm building right here, I'm going on like, you know, 8 years. Right? If you haven't even started yet, I'm not saying that to like, you know, intimidate you with all the work that maybe have to be done, but like, I mean, if you're simply trying to get lean, get in better shape, like, first of all, you got to learn how to do it. And if you can do it on your own, you know, they say about like, teach a man how to fish, it becomes a lot easier. And if you're just waiting and with no sense of urgency, you know, time will catch up with you, and before you know it, you know, you're going to be 50 years old, still out of shape, and you're, sorry, but your lifespan's not going to be 75. So there's always a sense of urgency, especially with building a physique, right? There's a sense of urgency and delayed gratification, because you have to have a sense of needing to start now to get ready for a show 8 months, 9 months, 10 months ahead of time, and as time goes on, time will catch up with you. So, you know, if you thought about starting last month, and you're probably still sitting there and haven't started yet, like that should be an eye-opener to you. Like people need to understand urgency. So I'm starting now. You know, we're building physique up. I am going to compete next year. Like I'm 1,000% sure, just because I miss competing. And now that like my business is and clients are thriving, I'm in a good position to like, one, be able to lead from the front, because I think that's most important for me, is that like they see me like leading from the front, like competing on a show, and taking bodybuilding to an all-time extreme. Like I'm the type of person who wants to lead as an example. So it's really important to me for them to see that. And the program I've built is self-sustainable enough to where like the community holds itself. The community kind of like runs itself. People ask questions among each other. We just had another client this morning. His name's Darren. Sign up. We're officially at 90 clients now. And you know, I love working with every single one of them. Like you guys, like on this channel who watch this, probably watch a lot of my case studies, testimonials. Like that is just the tip of the iceberg. Because within these next 2 to 3 months, we'll have probably 20 to 25 client case studies, testimonials just rolling out like crazy, because a lot of them are getting to that point where, like, you know, like I said, it's not easy. It takes time, it takes commitment, it takes consistency, but it's a lot easier to stay consistent when, one, you have a plan, you have someone that guides you, and you have a community of people surrounding you as well. You know, if you're out there floating in midair with no plan, no certain motivation, obviously, you know, there's a reason why my clients are doing better than you. It's because the environment they're in, the leadership they're giving, and then even the assets and resources they're allocated. And so, you know, sense of urgency, guys. You're not going to live forever, and like, it would suck for you to die without knowing exactly what you look like at your best. But anyways, I look pretty damn good right here. But anyways, I will catch you guys next week. We're going to take some photos, because I look pretty good right here. I wasn't going to take photos in here, but now that I'm looking at myself in this lighting, we might just have to. But I'll see you guys next week, guys.